get into it. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another Foolery Friday. Yeah. I'm not going to be doing the typical Foolery Friday. This Friday, I'm the fool. So, there was nothing this week that I wanted to talk about. And so instead of me not putting up a video, I thought, hey, let's do a quick little story time. You all seem to like those, and I like telling it. Okay? Now, this story time has to do with me losing my mind for just a couple of minutes. I got it back. I got it back real quick, Jeff. Sure did. And this is a story time about my childhood. About when I was younger. Now, I'm not going to tell you how old I was in this particular story time because one, well, you don't need to know. Two, it's embarrassing. I should have known better, but hey, we here. So, I was a particular age, and let me give you some backstory. I'm a PK. If you don't know what that is, that's a preacher's kid. Now, some people see PKs as wild, rebellious, promiscuous, drinkers, smokers, and they don't abide by the rules, and, they go against, their mother and father, and their father is carrying around the Bible, hell and brimstone. Every 5 minutes, he's quoting a scripture. That's not my testimony. In fact, I grew up complete opposite of that. That may be somebody else's story. It ain't mine. I didn't grow up in that type of household. I didn't have my dad walking around saying the scripture every 5 minutes. My parents were not, strict parents that you would think a PK child would have in my, growing up. I didn't even have a curfew growing up, you know when to come inside the house. Now, I pushed that a couple of times, and boy, do I regret that, child. But no, I didn't have no rebellious streak, and I didn't, run wild. No, I did none of that. I was also a daddy's girl, when my dad, was going somewhere, I was always there. Always. I'm going to the bank, I'm going. I'm going to the store, I'm there. I'm going to the dump, I'm here. I'm going to the moon, let's go. I mean, I would be in the passenger side before my dad was in the driver's side. I went everywhere, with him. So I was definitely a daddy's girl. I was not spoiled, but I knew that if I went to my dad and asked for something, he's going to he and haw for a little bit after asking my mama. And so then I go to him and he'll be like, all right, I'll eventually get it. Now, my mama was a disciplinarian when it came to me, okay? I wasn't a bad kid. I got a couple of whoopings, but I wasn't, out here tearing up houses or nothing. I was just a normal, kid. So, this particular age, you have chores, right? You have things you need to do, clean up, sweep, do dishes, all that. My mom told me to do the laundry. Now, instead of me just doing the laundry, which literally was take the clothes out of the wash machine, put them in the dryer, and then put the dirty clothes in the washing machine. That's all I had to do. Literally 10 minutes. But I didn't do that. See, I heed and hawed, and I was talking on the phone. I was eating. I took a bath. I mean, I did everything but what my mama told me to do. So my mama was like, Sass, put the clothes up. Put the clothes in. Sass, go ahead and do that laundry. Okay. Now, see, I should have been happy to do the laundry. Because, see, I was raised with this. Do y'all know what that is? That's a ringer washer. Oh, yes, honey. We had that in my household. Come on, Lord Ingleswild. We had a ringer washer. Now, I'm not going to tell you how a wringer washer works, that's why Google is free. But I will tell you, when I was at an age young, I remember this specifically and how horrible it was. Then we had to take the clothes outside, okay, and put them on the clothesline. Y'all didn't hear me. Come on, Lord Eagles Wilder. So I should have been happy to use the washer and the dry. But oh no, I'm still hemming and hawing at this particular age. So my mama, second time, Sass, you do that laundry? I'm about to do it right now. Now, I've done spent hours eating, bathroom, looking at TV, talking on the phone. Y'all, we had this kind of phone. Y'all know this phone that was attached to the wall but had a cord that was 20 foot. Honey, I could jump rope with that cord. I could stretch that cord from the bottom of the stairs to my bedroom, to the bathroom, to the kitchen. That cord was long. So, of course, I was doing everything but the laundry. Hours though went by. My mama screamed from the top of the stairs. Now, mind you, I'm downstairs. I'm in the basement. My mama screamed from the top of the stairs. Sass, did you do that laundry? I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it. Now, my mama said those words. If I have to come down now, you better. Exact words. So, I was like, God, I better get up. So I got up. And I used some fatal words. See, I was full of myself. Let me tell you why I was full of myself. See, I was at a particular age that I knew how to push my mom. I knew what to say, what not to say, you know. But I could push my mom about this much. You know, my mama said, I'll bust you in your mouth. She ain't gonna bust me in my mouth. You know, I'm gonna bust you in your head. You ain't gonna bust me in my head. Because I was at that particular age. Leave a comment down below about how old you think I was when I lost my mind. So, I knew that, but I never, ever, ever pushed that with my dad. Because see, me and my dad had this relationship. I would never, ever try to push anything with my dad. I never pushed it with my mom, but I knew I could do a little bit. But not with my dad. Absolutely not. So, with that being said, y'all, let me tell you about our house. We had a split level. Stairs go downstairs to the basement. Stairs go up to the top level of the house. When someone walked through the door, even when I'm downstairs, I could hear it. I could hear them going up the stairs. I know each room they walked in. You can just hear it. I can tell. I can tell when somebody going to the kitchen, the living room, the hallway. I could hear all that. So I knew where everybody was. After Mama done screamed and told me to do the laundry, she went into the kitchen. So, you know, I thought once I run my mouth a little bit, she ain't gonna hear. I'm good. And I thought that my dad was gone because I didn't hear the stairs. I didn't hear nobody go upstairs. I know his steps. So I thought, Daddy go. So as I was walking by the door, the basement door, I said those fatal words, y'all. I'll do the laundry when I get damn well do the laundry. Now, I can't answer the question as to why I said that. I can't answer that question. As I said, I lost my mind for a minute. I don't know what made me say those fatal words. So as I said those fatal words, being full of myself, it sounded like a herd of cattle. Cattle going down those stairs. And I said, uh-oh. Now, at that moment, mind you, let me remind you, my dad had never whooped me. My dad, I don't even remember him raising his voice to me. Never. Never gave him a reason. My dad done morphed into a Black Hulk and Paul Bunyan. My dad done went outside and he had found the first tree and broke off part of that tree. Okay? It was not a stick. It was not a limb. It was part of the tree. My dad just went. He just turned off with his bare hands. Like a barbarian turned off part of a bull's leg. So I take off running. Like that was gonna save me. So I take off running to the laundry room. Because, you know, in my dumb thinking, I was thinking, well, if that's Daddy, is he gonna go? I was like, he gonna whoop me? And then, so I was thinking, if I'm in the laundry room, he won't come in. You know, he'll see me in the laundry room and he won't whoop me, because I'm still in shock that he's actually gonna whoop me. Never, ever would I have thought that. If I would have thought that my dad was gonna whip me, I would have kept my mouth shut. But see, that's sometimes, you see, that's how the devil works sometimes. See, the Lord had other plans. See, the Lord didn't have me hear my dad walk inside that house. Because see, earlier he had left. I thought he never came back. But see, the Lord said, let me levitate, you know, your father so you won't hear this over them stairs. So y'all, my dad came back into that house with a whole side of a tree. A whole side of a tree. And he said, come here. It was over. I said, what? I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? Honey, he had me up. Now y'all, I wasn't even 5 foot. I may have been 5 foot. He picked me up and my feet was dangling off of the floor. And he had that part of the tree. And he proceeded to whoop me. Oh my God, no. Now mind y'all, this whooping only lasted maybe 2 seconds. He had me up, bam, bam, bam. It was over. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. And so my mom had came down and was like, what is happening? And so my dad said, if you ever speak that way in this house again, I will put you out. I just got a whooping, okay? But when my dad said he was going to put me out, it was over. This is when the dramatic, I was like, Mama, he said he was going to put me out. My mama said, if you don't hush that fuss, your daddy ain't gonna put you out. Now hush that fuss. Y'all parents say that. You southern parents out there. See, y'all parents say that, hush that fuss. But we got our own language, don't we? We have our own language. So after I've been embarrassed, my mama was like, you better stop it. Keep your mouth shut next time is all I know. Because see, Mama didn't know. Mama didn't know that I had said that. She didn't know why I was getting a whooping. Daddy informed her real quick. So she was like, well, you shouldn't have been running your mouth. She said, now what about that laundry? Y'all, when I tell you I have never done laundry so fast. And after that, my mama didn't even have to finish the sentence. Says, go do. By the time she got to go do, I was already in the laundry room. I had already taken the clothes out. I was done by the time she finished the sentence. That's just a quick story, y'all. Okay. My dad did not put me out. You know, the whooping didn't hurt me. You know, the disrespect that I showed, you know, my parents and their house is what, you know, was hurtful. So anyway, y'all, that was it. That's it. Here, I just come here with a quick story, all right? Just to make y'all laugh a little bit. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, morning. Hope y'all have a safe weekend. And I will see you tomorrow for Love After Lockup. And until next time, friends,